Alright, so welcome to Hustle Yangu. Now this is a platform where we celebrate ordinary Kenyans doing extraordinary things in the field of business. Now we've partnered with Twiva, who are a social commerce platform that are connecting businesses with influencers. I'm excited because this being our first episode, it brings us all the way down here to Kariobangi Center of Excellence, that's proudly brought to you by the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade and Enterprise Development. Now we are set to talk to Pyntal Designs. That's what you guys know her on Instagram, but her name is Lydia. Now Lydia is turning your dreams and your ideas into reality. Come with me. Zaza.
Pete, how are you?
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where are we now?
We're in the creation center.
Okay. So this is what I want us to do, because hapa kuna kelele kidogo.
Yeah.
I'd suggest we go somewhere a little bit more quiet so you can tell me how we actually got here.
Okay.
Sawa?
Yeah.
All right. Now welcome to Hustle Yangu, where we give an opportunity to SMEs to come together and obviously talk about their challenges, what they did, their stories, and obviously long and short, Buddha ni nini wali go through in order to get to where they are. But before I get into the meat of the whole issue, man, I want to say a very big thank you to Twiva. Now Twiva have come together to partner with SMEs so that you have more money. So if you're an SME out there, make sure you reach out to us so that we can definitely come and feature you as well. But also, if you're an influencer out there, I need you to go to your Play Store, download the Twiva app. I need you to sign up because there's a lot of opportunities for you to make money, all courtesy of the SMEs that we're partnering with right here on Hustle Yangu. Now, I'm excited because this next lady is all about fine dining. She's all about class. She's all about the nitty-gritties. And better yet, she's all about the gold that you can see behind me. I am talking about Pyntal Designs. And today with us on set, man, I'm excited because we have Lydia with us.
Good to see you, Lotan.
So Lydia and I go way back, like way back. She's one of the first people alinipatiaga job when I was like a small MC. And you know what, Lydia, watch out, before I say anything else, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm really excited about what you've done, and I really want a lot of people, both within our borders and obviously abroad, to get to understand your story. So let's just tuingie kwa history haraka haraka. So who are you?
I'm Lydia Uma. I'm a wife, mother of two. I'm a creative. I'm that person who enters into a room and wants to see nice things, beautiful stuff. Even if we're going to talk about a hotel, I would appreciate a hotel that has good interior. I don't even look at the food. For me, it's the interior. So for you, it's more about the aesthetics, not even about anything else. Yes. So for me, beautiful spaces speak so much for me. Okay,
Lydia, your story is quite unique, because you didn't go to school to do interior design.
Nah.
You've been in you've had a career path that had nothing to do with interior design, and that's obviously where we met. Lydia, talk to us about your history. You worked somewhere for, I think, 10 plus years?
10 years, yes.
And what were you doing before? No need to mention the company, of course. Then what are you doing now? How did you move out?
So the idea of Pyntal Designs came about when it was during my maternity leave, actually. You know those times when the baby did not sleep and you're at night and you're on Pinterest and you're hanging out, you're catching up, So I would find myself on Pinterest a lot, checking things, and I knew there was a market for these coffee tables, end tables. I knew there was no one doing it, So just admire. At that time, there was no one completely. Metal was there, but people were not using it for furniture, people were using it for windows.
It was very basic, it was for doors, ugly doors.
Yes.
Let me say that.
So no one had looked at it the way I was looking at it. So I remember there was Fundi I knew who did my curtain rods at some point. So I remember I asked him, are you able to do this? And he said, yes, I can actually do it. Of course, he brought something that I looked at and I was like, wow. But I received it. And then I said, okay, maybe if I can give him another piece, he'll work better. Yeah. So again, I looked for another design, and then I gave it to him. And then there were still some struggles here and there. So now the 3 months were gone. I'm going back to work. Yeah. So first week, second week of that time, I just felt I'd already outgrown the space. Yeah. And I remember before I left for that maternity leave, I'd asked my immediate boss to give me another role. Like if he had done, I've been sales for so long. Something more challenging. And I knew for a fact I'd grown up to the ceiling. I couldn't go past that. So now when I came back, I knew I'd outgrown the space. I mean, there are things they would even say, some jokes they would crack. I was like, what's funny? I just knew I was out of that place. I knew I was out of that place. So now from there, I said, no, it's time for me now to just do something out. Let me do something I love. From way back, I've been a creative. I like making spaces. I'll do that for my friends. I do that for my siblings, you know. So now, over the weekends, I would come now to this same fully, make something. And I'm like, maybe if you could, maybe use this product. So you know, I'm on Google. I'm on Google, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to look at products I can use to give a fine finish. You know, yes, the structure work is good, but if it doesn't have a fine finish, it's not good. So now I'm looking at these products. What can we use? Of course, some of them are not even locally available. But that struggle, and then I said, no, well, let me just do this as a business. Let me just open it up. So I looked for a workshop, and I got the same guy to join me. So
this, before we get to the workshop, so this workshop, was it before you left your job or after you left?
Still working. I'm still working, yeah. Okay. So now I've decided to pay rent for this guy to work there, and as I post, I started posting, of course.
So you opened a social media account?
I opened a social media account. I started posting. What I would post now are the tables I made during my maternity leave.
Wow.
Yes. I'd post my daughter's room. Those places I've made, my sitting room.
I'll cut you short on that one because the first ever post on Pyntal's page is your daughter's bed.
Yes.
You were trying to sell your daughter.
Not really, but you see, I was trying to say this is something I can do, you know? Yeah. Because that design was mine. The design was mine.
Okay.
The setup, everything was mine. So just posting it to see if someone would be interested to make something similar to something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm paying rent for a workshop. I'm still working. And this guy is not doing my job, of course, because I'm still posting, I'm still looking for business, So I did that for 3 months consistently. I'd post like 3 times a day. Morning, lunchtime, evening, I'd post 3 times a day. For 3 months. After that, now I started getting inquiries.
It took you 3 months to get inquiries?
Yes.
3 months?
3 months. And you know, that is constant posting.
This is every day?
Every day I'll post something. Of course, some I would even get from Pinterest, and I would post them.
3 months?
3 months. 3 months. So now.
So what kept you going? Now, why didn't you quit after month 1? Why didn't you quit after month 2?
No, I knew. You see, I was in sales, Lotan, for 10 years, and I was selling something very difficult at that time. So I knew I needed to put in more work for this to be received well. So it was me to look at my buyer profile, getting to know who are these people who are going to buy my stuff and at how much, and who are these people who are going to appreciate the workmanship that I'm going to put and all those things. So I had to draw a plan. Okay. I'm still working, so I'm posting, but I'm drawing a plan like this business, if it's going to work, how's it going to work? Yeah. What's the roadmap? So now I knew there's a lady I would work with. She's these people you'd see on Instagram and they're living fine life and you like admire their life, So I knew if I could sell to her.
You can sell to her.
Yeah, if you could sell to her and she likes it and she can just post me, that would be it.
So when did you now decide, do you know what? I love my boss, I love the stability of my job, but I'm ready to take a deep dive into an unknown world.
Yes. So I remember it was 2019. I'd done this now in the background for 1 year. Yeah. And I knew the business needed me. You know, at that time I would leave work, come to the workshop, check to see if the finishing is okay, go and deliver, because I wanted that personal touch with the client. Yeah. So, I mean, that's for everyone. If you're starting business, you need that personal touch with your client. So, I've done that for 1 entire year, and I knew now the business needed me there to look at now the finishing, to control, and do so much more. I remember one morning I was going to work, and we're in the car with my husband, and I just felt, now today is the day I'm going to resign. And I even told him I'm resigning today, and he was like,
like there's no discussion.
What I say. And I'm like, yes, I'm resigning today, and for you to know I'm serious, we're going to get to the car park. You're going to help me write that resignation letter. I mean, when I get to the office, I'm going to type it, I print it, so that he can know we are in this together. Like, I'm not joking about it.
Okay.
Yes. And that's what happened. We got to the parking lot, and you're still writing, thinking I'm joking. And then I got to the office, I typed it, signed it, put it on top of my boss's desk. And that was that decision.
So, what was going through your mind now? Like, okay, I've resigned. It's usually that hype, euphoria.
Yeah.
And then the day now comes where it's your last Friday in the office. Now, from Monday, you're not coming.
You know, at that time, I remember even when I resigned, my boss called me and asked me, are you sure? Like, the company has invested so much in you, and then you wake up and decide you're going to throw all that. I mean, for Chuma, you know, you need to rethink your decision. And he said, I'm not accepting this resignation letter. I want you to rethink. I'm giving you till December, because it was in September.
Yeah.
So October, November, December. I'm giving you 3 months for you to rethink this decision. Come December, when you're breaking for Christmas, you still want to go?
Don't come back.
So I'll understand. So during this time, I'm also second guessing myself to some extent, you know, because he's told me, you've been here for 10 years, Lydia. We've invested so much in you. You know, with IT, you have to like keep doing courses, you know, because trends are changing every now and again. So I'm like, hey, maybe he has a point, maybe, you know.
Maybe I'm not ready.
But I know for a fact, when I'm doing this, I'm happy. I'm happy, and when I deliver something, the client is happy, I'm happier, you know. So I know for a fact that this is what I should be doing. But again, now because of what is mentioned, I'm second guessing myself. So even by prayer, I told God, show me a sign that this is my time to now leave. Yeah. And he did, actually did, show me a sign. There was one day a client called and gave me an order that was more than my salary on one single day. And that was just deposit. Deposit that was sent to me was more than my salary. And I was like, now that's it. That's it. And now from there, of course, I would ask people, even ask clients, you know, what do you think? Should I concentrate on this? And they're like, yeah. And then I left. I left 2019.
End of 2019.
End of 2019. 2020, COVID.
Yeah, I was getting there. So COVID happens.
COVID happened.
And then you're like, blah.
You know what? Something funny. You know, when I say COVID came for 2 reasons. Yeah, the people who really affected, and the people who worked for them.
Benefited, yeah.
For us, we benefited. Let me tell you, there's no one time I stayed at home. We were working Sunday to Sunday. You know,
you were busy.
We were busy back to back. I'm telling you, I didn't even take one like a day to relax at home. No.
So with all the curfews
we were working,
and everything happening.
We were working, we were delivering, and clients were happy.
I like that.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Lotan, during that time is when I managed to even do the goals I wanted to do for 10 years. I managed to do them in 3 months. You know? Yeah.
No, Lydia, I hear you, because one of the most important things about starting a new business, obviously, has to be you making that first decision, which in this instance was you writing that resignation letter. Setting up a workshop obviously comes under that particular forte as well. But you've had people that have stood by you throughout this time, man. I mean, who are these people that you'd want to give flowers to right now? I mean, these are the people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, don't feel shy to mention me. But who are these people that, I mean, they've come out there and obviously supported you in this biashara?
Yeah. Yeah, so there's that client I was telling you about. First things first, before I even go to her, I thank God because really it has been His grace, His favor for me to get to where I am. Yeah. Second, it's my hobby. I mean, someone you're with, he knows your struggles, he understands, and he's there. You know, other Kauka, I still have him, and the fact that he's really supporting me, that's it. Yeah, and then my parents and my siblings. Yeah.
Interesting. And what are some of the challenges you've experienced in your biashara? What are maybe 3 or 4 big challenges that you think, wow, any biashara has to go through this?
Yeah.
But if you can go through this successfully, Buddha, you're good.
Okay. Now the challenge with manufacturing, because you see, this mine is manufacturing, is sometimes you live and state down there the dimensions, and someone won't bother to take a tape measure to measure and know the dimensions. So when you deliver, they're like, wow, this is too big. You know, and me, I have my dimensions like according to the standard. You know, I know a coffee table standard to be this big or this small. You know, so I make according to the standard. It gets to the client's house, it's too big. They're like, this is too big for my space. What do we do? Some even would want to return, you know, and we highly discourage. Yeah, so the main challenge has been that.
Okay. So that's the main challenge. What about markets? What about sourcing for supplies? That for you was all sorted?
Yeah, because you see, I took time to research on it. Yeah, I knew where I was going to get my metal work. I knew where I was going to get my materials, my finishing. I knew I needed skilled workers. No, skilled workers. Of course, it took me time. You know, you go improving, of course, with skilled workers.
It's like Nairobian house helps.
Yes. Then you have a good one, they go. You get another one, you train them. Yeah. You know, it's like that.
Okay. Interesting. Now, we're obviously talking to a lot of SMEs or even Kenyans who are aspiring to have businesses like you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like you to look at the camera, and obviously, what advice would you give to somebody that's out there that not necessarily wants to do exactly what you're doing, but wants to set up a biashara for themselves? What would you advise them to do?
Okay. First things first. In Kenya, there is money. There is money, but I always tell everyone, do it. If you're going to start a business that you're talented in. Don't look at me and say she's making money. I'm going to start that Chuma business. No, get into it because you're talented in it. You love it. It's something you enjoy doing. Because there are days it's crazy. There are crazy days, and the one thing that will keep you going is the love for your job. Yeah, the days even me. I mean, it's tough for me, and I'm even wondering like, why am I even in this? Yeah, sometimes I even cry. But the following day I'll wake up because this is labor of love. It's what I enjoy doing. Just making something, looking at it, it's beautiful, delivering to the client, and the client is happy. That's what works for me.
Would you go back to employment?
No. Of course not.
Never.
Never.
So obviously, that's Lydia and her story. But you know what? Lydia's going to give us an opportunity to go around her shop and get to meet some of her beautiful stuff. She's going to take us through the whole fabrication journey.
Yeah.
And listen, don't touch her down. Don't go too far. I'm excited about this one. Let's see how she turns this rusty metals into these fine products behind us.
Lotan, karibu Pyntal Design.
Kariobangi City.
Kariobangi. Okay. This is a industrial park that the government has created for people like us.
Okay.
Yeah, where we're able to like you're here for a while as you grow and so you can have your own.
So mnapewa time frame ama unaweza kaa as long as you want?
No, you're given a time frame.
Really?
Yeah.
How long?
2 years.
So it's just to incubate your idea.
Yes.
It's okay, and then you go somewhere else.
Yes. Now from here, next move now should be maybe getting a go down, you know.
A warehouse of some sort. Now, how hard is it to get a space here? Because ulianza head of the road.
Yeah, I have to start somewhere. Of course here you have to apply and it takes a while. Yeah. But I had to apply, then wait for them to look at my application, approve it, and then give me this.
And what are some of the advantages of being here?
So for here, you see the security. with security, you know, you're just knowing that your items are safe.
Yeah.
That's one. And then here it's a private place, like our clients cannot interact with
Your staff.
Yeah, and that's what I do.
Because nyinyi ni kaa fundi wa nguo, mtakaje mtu ajue.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a private place and I like it like that.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Now, early on ulikuwa umetuambia hapa ndio, this is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic
Now
happens.
I need you to take us through venye inakaaga. So magic inaanzia gapi?
This is the raw material.
Okay.
So my raw form, and then it goes there for joinery. See what they're doing there?
Okay.
They're joining. This is the concierge. This is what you see for using in the hotels, Yes, it's a concierge. So now it's on the construction joinery, and then it goes there to grinding.
So grinding is just to polish it, to make sure it's a little bit okay.
Yes. And then it's going to go to finishing, and then by the time we are done, something like that.
So this is now a ready finished product.
Yes. Let me show you the frame like this. Now this is ready.
Okay.
Look at the finishing, the workmanship.
Oh wow.
Clean work, yeah.
And it's quite robust.
Yeah.
It's very well done.
Clean.
I like the finishing though.
Yes,
very soft.
Very clean. You can see joinery. You can see evidence of the joinery. Yeah. Then look at this mirror.
Wow. So do you make ready products? It's order on delivery.
Order on delivery.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of course, because of dimensions. This is a mirror for someone who has a big space, 4 feet wide, 6 feet high. Someone will want something smaller.
Yeah.
Some might want something bigger than this.
Yeah.
You know. So it has to be on order.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, I see your things are quite big, and obviously, to deliver them, it's gonna sensitivity.
Yeah.
Let's talk about transportation. How do you make it work?
Wow, transport now is like the biggest headache, of course, because of the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, this one, yes, the mirror, then it has to be wrapped, the double wrap. The wrapping, the packaging has to be done really well.
Yeah.
Before you can dispatch it. Because you want, by the time it gets the client,
it's as good as possible.
Intact, yeah.
Okay. So transport you have to hire from outside for you to actually transport it.
Yes. For the time being, yes.
For the time being. And so far, how many people do you have in your team?
Now, 12.
12 people.
Yeah, I have 2 people. Construction. I have about 7 on the finishing. Yeah, and then installation I have 2.
Okay. And now you're here. You're based in Kariobangi. So if you look into the next 3, 4, 5 years, what should you expect from Pyntal?
Well, at least have a retail space. Yeah, because there are people who would want to now buy a ready product. So have a shop where they could walk in and come out with something.
Okay.
And then also have a few small pieces that are also just in line with what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. So Lydia, first of all, I love the space. Yes. Thank you so much for having us here. But I think before I go, it's only prudent I ask you, how do you think Twiva, a platform like Twiva, can help a business like yours?
Number one, when you're getting into business, you must have online presence. Yeah. And so getting someone to take you through, someone to advise you on how to go about it, because there are so many people who are in business right now, and they don't have online presence. And I'm sure, okay, you'll find some people saying, "Oh, I'm from the old age, I don't know how to operate this and things like that." At the end of the day, nowadays, if you can't click it, doesn't exist.
Absolutely. So if you can't click it,
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And there's something I learned, this is just having conversation obviously with Lydia, is that Pyntal is a French word.
Yes.
Means
it's actually Pyntal, creative, versatile.
And versatile. And you know what? That is exactly what she showed us, that she is creative and she's definitely versatile. You need to check them out on the majority of social media pages. On Instagram precisely, you can check them out on Pyntal Designs. Listen, hit a follow and obviously make sure that you get yourself one of these amazing products. Now, we're just about to wrap it up here, but let me tell you why you need to be on this particular show. Now, if you're a business out there, if you're an SME or an MSME, listen, I need you to just do this. It's very simple, man. I need you to go to your Play Store. I need you to download the Twiva app. Why? Because I told you, Twiva is a social commerce platform that connects businesses to influencers. So if you want to get more of your stock off your shelf, you definitely need to be on the Twiva platform. Or better yet, if you're an influencer out there and you're looking for a way for you to make a little bit more side hustle, regardless of how many followers you have out there, it's very simple. I need you to download the Twiva app as well. Make sure you sign up so that you can definitely be the next person that will be selling some of this beautiful stuff on behalf of Pyntal and obviously get an opportunity to earn a commission. From us, right here in Karibangi, we say kwaheri. Have a good one. God bless you, and you guys take care.